Hello, today we got the first star power tier list to start off our star power whatever you would call it. And so I hope you know them all because we're jumping right to it. In the D tier for our worst star power at spot 33 we have Carl. Now Carl, it might seem okay, but when you compare it to Magnum Special does 11% faster attack speed, and 11% further range. So it just you can see how bad it is when you compare it to that star power. Okay, at 32 we have Gene. Now Gene's star power, first of all, 400 health. It is 400 healing. It is pretty good, but it makes you clump up, and that's all. Clumping up is almost never good, except for maybe in Hot Zone. But also, these star powers aren't based off of Hot Zone because it's probably gonna be a temporary game mode. Okay, next we have at 31 Penny. And Penny, last blast, on average, it hits probably less than one person. So, with that being said, it's not very strong. And, yeah, one target isn't very good. Okay, at 30, we have Sandy. And Sandy, 120 damage is really low. Although it does cover a lot of area, and it can prevent people from healing and can scout out. It's just very low damage. Okay, at 29 we have Nita. Now Nita, 500 healing. It's not very much for how fast Bruce go, how fast Bruce's health goes down. So it doesn't do much. So yeah. Okay, at 28 we have Terra. Terra, the Black Shadow, 800 damage is a lot, but it's very close range, and the Shadow hardly has any health. So with that being said, it's not very good overall. Okay, at the first brawl in the C tier is Dynamite. And Dyna Jump, if you're very pro at it, then you could definitely rate it higher. But for the average player, they're not very good at it. So this is the spot for it. Okay, at 26 we have Colt. Now Colt, it is a good amount faster when he uses the star power, and it makes him faster than tanks. But it's only 10% more faster movement speed, so it's not that much. Okay, at 25 we have Rosa, and Rosa, when she gets 200 healing when she's in the bush, it's not very much, and it's just like okay. I mean, especially in 3v3 modes when you're busy with other things, then it becomes not, it isn't very good. Okay, at 24 we have Tick. Now Tick, this does make him better against other Ticks, but it's not very helpful in most game modes. It is pretty helpful, but compared to other star powers, it's not as that good. Okay, at 23 we have 8-Bit. Now 8-Bit, it does make his turret 50% larger, but it's not that much. Especially, I don't know, it's just like okay. Okay, at 22 we have Bull. And Bull's, it does make him have faster reload speed, which equals more damage. But when he's already at low health, you would his other star power overrates it because you want to stay alive, and that can make you do more damage. Anyways, okay, so at 21 we have Mortis. 1,800 healing per every death is a lot, but it's just not that good compared to other star powers. So yeah. Okay, at 20 we have Pam. Now Pam, it does a good amount of healing, and it can heal other teammates, but it's just like okay, because there's a lot of other great star powers out there. Okay, at 19 we have El Primo's, and 1,200 extra damage is quite a good amount, but I don't know, it's just okay. I mean, it's in the C tier, so yeah. Okay, at 18 we have Shelly. Now Shelly's slowdown thing, wait, in the B tier, so it does slow them down, and it's very annoying. But other than that, it's like there's other star powers out there that are better than it. Okay, at 17 we have Daryl's Steel Hoops. Now Daryl's, it got nerfed, and it's not as good as it used to be, but it's still like decent, average. And so this is like very important, and he relies a good amount on it. So yeah. Okay, at 16 we have Brock. Now most people think this star power is not the best, but it covers a good amount of area. It gives you good control, and it does a good amount of damage now. So I said good a multiple amount of times, and the B tier is like a good place to be. So I think it's like classified as good. Okay, so at 15 we have Bo. Now Bo, I think the star power is underrated. But it's actually real. People don't realize how good it is, because it does 5, especially in like a map where there's so many bushes like Snake Prairie. Like it's just very good. It helps it to be this good. Okay, at 14 we have M's, and the extra damage is a lot, but like there's other star powers out there that are better. Okay, at 13 we have Crow. This star power is very annoying, and it makes him do 20% less damage. So it's just like good. I mean, it's just good. Okay, at 12 we have Max. Now Max, the star power, it gets overshadowed by Run and Gun, but it's still quite good. It's still above average. And so, yeah. I mean, it makes you charge her super fast, and her super is probably the best thing about her. So, yeah. Okay, at 11 we have Mr. P. And Mr. P, the star power gives him 3 tiles more range, which is a lot. And, yeah. That's basically what it does. Well, maybe you could say like 2 tiles, because it like skips a tile when it jumps. So yeah. Okay, at 10 in the A tier, we have BB. Now BB's, it makes the faster movement speed is a good amount, and especially when it counts at like a time. She's already a fast moving brawler, and it does it at a time where it's most needed, when she's like not in the fight, basically. And like when she's not in a fight, maybe like other people are fighting her, like specifically long range brawlers, and it's harder for them to hit her shots when she has this star power on, like, yeah, on, basically. Okay, at 9 we have Frank's star power, and the star power isn't very noticed, but it makes him do 50% more damage, which that's like a lot for 12 seconds, which is a good amount of time. And in 3v3 modes where like it's easy to kill multiple people, like, yeah, basically, it's really solid. Okay, at 8 we have B. And B's, this one gets overrated by Honeycoat, but people said it would be like S tier when it came out. It wasn't quite that, but it's still really good, and it gives you a lot more damage, especially if you're not very good with B or like long range brawlers. Then this is really good. Okay, at spot of 7, we have Rico. And the extra bouncy, it might not be that good to people who aren't very good with Rico, but it does 100 more damage per bullet, which is like, I think it's 20% more damage. Yeah, and that's per bullet. So like 100, it does 600 more damage if you hit all of the bullets on someone when you bounce it off a wall. That's a lot of damage. Okay, at 6 we have Spike. Now Spike, the fertilizer, it's really good because it does 800 damage. 800 healing per second. That's like really solid. And especially since he's a low HP brawler, this helps him a lot in 1v1 fights. Okay, at 5 we have Leon. Leon, the wait, is it Smoke Trails? Yeah, it's called Smoke Trails, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so this star power, it makes him go faster, a lot faster. And it's like, that's like really good because it lets him catch up to people. So like it basically gives him more invisible time, sort of. Okay, so at 4 we have Jesse. 800 healing to her turret. It's very annoying if you're low. If you're any brawler really, but if you're a low HP brawler, then she might as well. It can almost be that she heals faster than you can take it out. Plus, it makes the orbs bounce after it hits the turret. Okay, at 3 we have Barley. Now, the 400 healing, that's a lot of healing, and that's a lot of burst potential. So, yeah, with that said, it's just very good, solid. Okay, at 2 we have Piper in the A tier. 800 damage. When she's in the bush, that's super solid, and it can do. She can almost take out every brawler in 3 shots, except for Frank with Sponge. I don't know if it does Frank, and maybe I don't know about the other. I know that's true, but I don't know if there's any other brawlers that you can do that. Okay, at spot of 1, and in the S tier we have Poco. A lot of people ask for nerfs to this star power, the Capo, because it's so good. 800 healing. Come on, that's like Jesse's, except that it does it to your teammates, and you can hit it on multiple people. And like in Jesse's, it's like in Jesse's, it still like hits other enemies once it hits you. Okay, that's the end of my tier list, my first star power tier list. So yeah, like and subscribe to Coach Corey, and peace out.